Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a semi-annual sale haul. I can't believe I almost didn't make a semi-annual sale haul. That's totally like tradition for me in seasons past. But yes, I don't have any candles to talk about in this video because all of the sale candles in the winter SIS are just like boring, like weird like re-releases or like Christmas scents. So I'm probably going to be hauling some spring scents because there are a lot of spring candles that I really like. But anyway, what this video is about is semi-annual sale stuff. So yeah, I have a bunch of fine fragrance mists here and just a few hand sanitizers, and that's what I'm going to be talking about in this video. So stay tuned if you're interested in that. But I don't know why, but I like recently fell into a hole of watching semi-annual sale hauls because I think it's just so interesting to see like so many different stores have different scents. So like different stocks and stuff, and people will find like really good like gems that haven't been out for forever. And so I really like watching SAS hauls. Total spoiler, I don't have any like super wild finds in this video, but yes, we'll go ahead and get started. And first off, I have a scent that actually was not included on like the SAS like promo pricing, but I exchanged another scent for it. So right here I have At the Beach. You all might be shocked if you've like watched a lot of my videos before because you probably heard me say that I don't love like coconut body care scents. Like I never have went for those before. But I'll tell you which scent started this for me. It's Island White Sand. I'll talk about that later in this video. But it totally got me into liking coconut scents, and I just had to pick up At the Beach because I remember I kind of smelled it a few times, and like when it first came out, it was like a long time ago. I think it was a few summers ago when this scent first came out. But I kind of smelled it, but always just wrote it off as like another coconut scent. But here I am trying it today for my own, and yeah, they don't print the notes on this bottle, so I'm just kind of going off whatever I can tell you about it. But as far as this one, you get like a really like watery kind of fresh coconut. You know, it's I almost want to say it's a little bit more like earthy because it's like a mix of like that watery coconut that you think of and like the more dry like nutty kind of coconut, if that makes sense. So some sort of mix of that is in there. And like I said, I don't have the notes for this one, but there's some sort of like a salty kind of like air feel to it. I'm trying to think what it reminds me of. There was that like Sea Talks that came out this past spring that clearance 75% at this SAS, but it smelled super similar to this. Like it's that like that salt water like air kind of vibe. It's really hard to explain, but it just gives that beachy feel at the beach like you might expect. But yes, I've been loving this one, and it's so strong too. Like it will kind of stay with you all day. And yes, so there was At the Beach standalone. It wasn't on sale. Like I said, I exchanged mist to get that one. And yeah, so next collection we'll talk about is this kind of beachy collection that they brought back for the semi-annual sale. And we'll start off with Waikiki Beach Coconut. Super basic. This one has been out a million times before. But they actually printed the notes on this bottle, so I can read them to you. They are beach coconut, pink passion flower, saltwater breeze, fresh bamboo, and sun-bleached woods. So I feel like these notes totally match At the Beach more than they match this actual scent. What I've always got from this scent is pretty much like an apple coconut scent. I don't know why the notes they say they include in here, it comes across to me like an apple coconut blend. So like I mentioned, At the Beach kind of had like somewhere between like a watery coconut and like a dry coconut. This one here is definitely that like watery, fresh, like kind of coconut. I just totally stuttered there. But yeah, no dry coconut in here. And there's a really juicy, almost like a tart fruitiness in here that really kind of, I think, translates to me as like an apple. And there's that like citrus fruit blend in here, and it's really nice and beachy. It also kind of reminds me of like a papaya scent, like, you know, where it's that tart fruit. So there's Waikiki Beach Coconut, basic, I know, but like I said, I'm on a coconut roll. I had to get it. And like I mentioned earlier, this is the coconut scent that like actually started it for me. It is Island White Sand. Love this packaging. So yeah, like I said, this started it for me. So the notes are sparkling tangelo, sheer sands, white orchid, island driftwood, and coconut water. That's listed last, and that's probably appropriate because it is not like a top note or anything. It's definitely further down the blend, even though it is really apparent. What this smells like to me is pretty much just the Fiji White Sands candle. I forget when that came out. Was it like summer 2016? And it came out, in years since, and there was also like another name for it. I don't know what I'm thinking of, or maybe it just smelled really similar to another candle. Was it Tiki Beach or something? They're that kind of like sand scents. And yes, this is, I don't know, it's just like, it's kind of like conceptual, like, ooh, like sand. It's kind of hard to explain, but there's definitely like a floral in here, and it's kind of like a fresh, like beachy floral, where it's like a little bit tropical. So that note comes through. And then you also get kind of like this fruity aspect to it. And it's like a really unique fruit because it's not like a super like synthetic fake fruit, but it's kind of like a natural fruit. Like, almost comes across to me like a mango scent. So yeah, let's go over what I've talked about. There's like a floral, and there's like a fruit, and then there's like a coconut. So all of that kind of comes together in this scent to, I was afraid I messed that up, to create like this really conceptual like beachy scent, and I really love it. It's kind of similar to At the Beach, but At the Beach definitely focuses more on that like saltwater aspect of that scent. So those were my kind of beachy scents, and moving along, I kind of have that like southern-ish collection that they brought back. This also went $3.95, so the name is so hard to see there. I don't even know if you all can tell. This is Bourbon, Strawberry, and Vanilla right here. So this scent is just, they've honestly had like a million strawberry scents. Like there's that like Strawberry Picnic, which is actually in stores right now, but it's only 50% off. And there's also the, oh my gosh, I don't know why I can't remember. There was another strawberry body care. I totally have it over here. I'm like trying to look. I don't know what it was or what I'm even thinking of. Anyway, I need to just get back to this scent. It's basically like what you would expect. Kind of that like cotton candy vibe, like super intense, like very synthetic sweet, like sponge sugar, vanilla, strawberry. Basically smells like what you would think. Is there that much to say about it? There's no, like, sometimes they try and throw in, like, a weird, like, floral in here. There's none of that. It's pretty much just a true strawberry scent. So, not much else to say about that. Other than that, it's really good. I know I've kind of been, like, the way I'm talking about is, like, is it a good scent? It is such a good scent. It's just, they come out with it so often, it's kind of hard to, like, appreciate it. I don't know. Totally had to grab it, though, because it would be, like, a sin not to, because it's a really just tried and true scent, and it's also pretty strong. And then also in that same collection, here, another, it's like hard to see, it's called Georgia Peach and Sweet Tea. And this is weird because they have a scent in the core collection called Pretty as a Peach, I think. And it basically smells the exact same as this, so kind of weird, but yeah, like I said, it really just almost smells the same as that. You get like it's like a really ripe peach scent, like kind of almost synthetic, like sugary fake. And there's like a green aspect to it. I don't know if, I really don't know if I would say it's actually like a tea scent, but it's just kind of like that green. I think it just kind of is almost like a natural element that kind of enhances the peach rather than it being like an actual tea note. But that's what I get from Georgia Peach and Sweet Tea. It's really nice because it's kind of like fresh for the summer and stuff. So there was that one. And then I guess I have a few random scents for the last of the video. There's 4 more to go. So yes. We'll talk about this one first. This was called Aquamarine right here. 75% off. I got this on the first day. These were actually kind of going pretty fast. I put this in my top 10 body care scents video. And I was so happy to see this because I got to get like a backup. So now I have 2 of these. And yeah, the notes are ocean water, mint leaf, and wet stone. And basically talked all about this one in my top 10 video. But it smells like, kind of like, I explained it better in my top 10 video. But it's like your typical kind of cologne scent, like very citrus, woodsy, all that stuff. But there's like a unique kind of like soft, almost powdery floral that comes in to soften that blend out and makes it really a unique scent that isn't done very often. Like those, it's just totally like in the middle. Like it's very unisex because it is floral, but it's also kind of like a cologne. So there's Aquamarine right there. Had to snatch another one. And this is probably my best find out of the whole semi-annual sale because not all stores had this. And it is In the Sun. Always really hard to see these metallic labels or whatever. So In the Sun, it came out as like a successor to At the Beach. I think this came out in spring of last year, so spring 2018. And yes, I love the scent. There's no notes on it, but I think I might know a few by heart. It's like orange blossom and driftwood and sandalwood or something like that. And this scent is just amazing. Like, it's absolutely a floral lover's dream. You know, I think that this one didn't sell very well because just not lots of people like those kind of orange blossom florals. And orange blossom is just it's one of the most unique florals, probably like actually my favorite floral note ever, because it's very, you think like orange blossom and you're like, okay, does it smell like an orange? And it definitely does have that kind of very natural, like zesty citrus element to it. But there's such like a unique, almost, I just can't even like find the word to explain it. It's like almost like a watery floral. That's not the word for it, but it's a very, very unique floral. You really have to smell it for yourself. And it's also, if you've ever smelled like neroli essential oil, it smells almost just like that. This one hasn't even ever been sprayed before. But yes. And there is like a zest of that citrus that really gives it that like dry down strongness from those base notes. I just love that scent, and I was very shocked to find it at SAS. So now I think I have 3 In the Suns, and couldn't be happier. Absolutely love that scent. And I guess this was another kind of good find. It was a Bright Autumn Blooms from the fall right here, and it's kind of weird because there's a clear lid. I think the original fall ones had the like matching liquid color lid, so I guess this one just got mixed up in the SAS like rush. But this one is a very unique floral, I've always thought. You know, some florals, it's just like kind of like jasmine, whatever you want to call it, like rose and stuff. It kind of all runs together, but that one has always smelled super unique to me. And I've never said this before, but I think I pinpointed it recently. There's like a very almost like bakery sweetness to it, and I know that sounds like bizarre to say, but it's almost kind of like a caramel floral to me. I don't know if I'm absolutely going insane, but that's what I've got from it. Like, it's that very nice, typical floral, I guess. But yeah, mixes with that super, like, crazy sweet caramel. It's a very, very sweet scent that will, like, knock you over when you smell it. But, yeah, Bright Autumn Blooms right there. That's another one with insane staying power. And my very last fragrance mist in this haul is Coconut Lime Breeze right there. This one is like one of those retired scents that they kind of like bring back every SAS. And it pretty much smells like what you would think. There is like it's a very like just plain scent. Like there's literally like 2 notes to it. It's just like coconut and lime. And the coconut is like, you know, the more like watery kind of fresh coconut. But the lime is really unique to that one because it's almost like extremely zesty. Like it will actually like shock your nose every time you smell it. So there was Coconut Lime Breeze, and that is all the fragrance mist that I've hauled from this semi-annual sale. There's been a lot of talk about how bad SAS is this year, and I gotta agree, there's definitely, like, better SASs. I've noticed, like, for whatever reason, the mists just sell the fastest. So, kind of sucks for me, because that's all I really care about. Like, I never go in for, like, body cream or stuff like that. But, there were all my mists, and I'll just talk about some of the pocket backs that I got. I use these pocket backs like crazy, so I always need to, like, restock. So, grabbed this from the spring collection. It's Turquoise Waters. I will say, I was kind of weary about getting this one at first. I was like, do I really need this? Because the Turquoise Waters candle is, like, kind of good, but, like, it's just kind of, like, a weird, like, conceptual, like, floral, like water blend. But the pocket bag is so much better. It honestly kind of smells like a cologne scent, but, like, in a very sweet and, like, sophisticated way. And I love it. So much better. So much better than the candle. And in that same little collection, I also got Ocean Rain. And I actually used this one, like, I took it to school today. And that one basically just smells like a straight cologne scent. Super citrusy and woodsy and all that. Don't really need to go into depth there. And then I got a Strawberry Vanilla Sugar, which this one is in a soap as well, but it basically just smells the same as the Bourbon Strawberry and Vanilla. Fragrance mist, it's just like a super, super, super sweet, like, fake, I guess you could say, like, cotton candy, spun sugar, whatever scent. And then lastly, a vanilla coconut right here. I really wish they would make this into a fragrance mist. I always, like, do this when I talk about fragrance mist, but it's just like a very, like, dry, kind of almost like a fake, like, crayon-y coconut, but I actually really like it for some reason. So, there was my entire semi-annual sale haul. There's a few more things I've got, like I got a few shower gels, and I actually have an online order coming in tomorrow, so I'll probably make a video on that. And yes, if you'll have any, like, requests or any spring candles you want reviews of, hint, hint, I'm burning one in the background, let me know. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!